RNG, what is it and why does it plague us so much? Black Friday sales hit Neverwinter, and there is a guy outside cutting a tree down on Thanksgiving. All this and more on this special Neverwinter only edition of The Update. Okay, so this guy cutting down the tree. It's Thanksgiving, for crying out loud. Go get fat on turkey, fall asleep watching football like everybody else does. Because right now you're cutting really close to the internet cable, and if I lose internet for Thanksgiving, if this wasn't going online, I'd say what I'd do. But we have Black Friday sales going on with Neverwinter. Now, I was a little hesitant. Back in 2016, the Zen store, the sale was 50% off. Then in 2017, it went down to 40%. I was almost afraid they were going to see how far they'd push it and bring it down to 30%, but they didn't. So 40% off all Zen store items across the board. Now is the time to get your Cholton Tigers, to skip through campaigns, whatever you want to do. Now is the time to do it. If you need to buy Zen to do so, now is also the time to do it, as there are discounts starting at 20% going all the way up on your Zen. On top of that, when you buy Zen, you actually get rewarded from the rewards claim agent, different tiers based on how much Zen you sold. There's some good rewards in there, there's some like rewards in there, but the rewards versus the cost, like your free VIP and everything like that, are worth it. So there's a lot of lucrative options going on here. I always say that you need to focus on events. You need to get your bonus coalescent wards, your preservation wards, and things like that, because that's how you're going to make your enchantments that you sell in the auction house for AD. In the older videos, it was fine. You could sell it for 2.7 million AD. Your profit margin, you didn't have to worry so much, but now you need those free items. You need to bank those items to make it so that way it's pure profit, or at least a million AD profit. Other than that, there are some other events going on. We'll get to that a bit later. But RNG, what exactly is that? And why do the RNG gods hate us? Well, RNG stands for random number generator. It's a determining factor in what reward you get within a game or a drop rate or anything like that. So let's look at the new lock boxes, for instance. The old lockbox, there was like profession packs and adventurer packs and all these little things in there, and you had different tiers, legendary, epic, and everything. With the new format, you get just certain blocks. So, you know, you've got, you know, really high tier items, then kind of mid tier and specialized, like your professions. Now the problem with this is that you could end up getting a Jadeite, Jadeite, Jadeite. You know, nothing but refinement, because that's the roll of the die. So speaking of roll of the die, D20. They use that in Dungeons and Dragons. We'll use that as a reference. So picture a D20, and I'll probably put a little illustration up here. You could have from 1 through 20 a 5% chance of hitting one of those sides when you roll it. When it comes to a lockbox roll, though, it might be 100 to 200 sided die, and it's going to be skewed in Neverwinter's favor. It's kind of like a casino. You know, the house is always meant to win, so it's not going to be, you know, one Jadeite, one legendary pack, one epic, one whatever. It's going to be like 15 Jadeites, one legendary option, maybe 2 epic options when you roll it. They're going to skew it as much in their favor as possible. They don't want to give you too much. They want to be able to make money. The same thing goes with drop rates. So if there is a +5 ring, it's only got one side, whereas the +1 ring has 15 sides. And yeah, that's pretty much the easiest way that I could explain how we have such horrible luck with drop rates and with lock boxes, is that they make it not as random as possible while still being random. Alright, so it's time for your comments. Manuel Ospino, welcome back. Thank you. It's good to be back. I missed Neverwinter. I missed doing the channel, and yeah, I couldn't think of anything better. Charles O. So are all of your companions enchanted / stoned identically? I don't know if they're stoned. I don't know what they do on their free time. But I mean, if they do that, I don't know what the laws and the rule of Neverwinter are on smoking. Of course, we know companions have different item slots. Just curious about the overall setup on all companions. Well, you can slot all of your actives if you want. Now, it doesn't give you any benefit other than if you needed extra storage. The only companion that you really want to gear up is your summoned companion. Those are the ones that are going to share stats and abilities and things like that. Now, I do have my Lilland with rank 14s and her own set of gear, but that's only because I swap out between her and my Cholton Tiger sometimes, and I like to have her ready to go. But yeah, just gear your summoned companion. Bob Job. Neverwinter is dead. Oh, I didn't get that memo. I guess this is going to have to become a Warframe channel, huh? Well, good thing I started doing that update. But no, Neverwinter's not dead. Even with most of the player base ripped from the game without warning, people came back. Suspensions ended. New content rolled out. Neverwinter's not dead. It's just not well known. And that's the point of these types of channels, is to get the games better known, to show the good and the bad and how to make things even better. But no, Neverwinter's not dead. Sorry to say that you're wrong, Bob. Yeah, we've got the Coins of Joaquin event. It started November 21st and it ends the 27th. There are some decent things that you can get out of there, as far as, you know, bonus rough astral diamonds, profession resources. You can get some weapon transmutes, and, you know, they're all right looking. I don't know. Everybody's got their own taste. But yeah, that's going on between Xbox and PlayStation. Like I said earlier, we have the winter bonus awards, so the more Zen you buy, the better rewards that you get. There's the Celeste refinement packs and bonuses, but who wants it, really? You have tomorrow's gifts on PC, so if you want that Amphel Fancy Horse, you can do that. But there is the Tomorrow's Spinning Coin, which is a new artifact that can be refined up to mythic quality. It seems pretty interesting. I don't know. I'm like, I got the PC game, I'm not gonna play it, so I'm gonna rely on the PC players to give us an idea if that's anything good. Also, there's kind of a vanity pet called Coinstorm. Summon a Coinstorm that will follow you around. It doesn't appear to give you any bonus on giving you additional gold drops or anything, so yeah, it's clearly just for vanity. Now, it does say that there's the Fool's Fancy Crown, the Fool's Fancy Ropes, the Fool's Slippers. So, a whole Fool's set, but it's fancy. It's not just the Fool's Crown of Neverwinter. It's a full fancy set. Alright, collectors? Alright? Fashion players, you know? It's fancy. So, PC is getting fancy. Now, this is a segment that I like to call Mageddo's Moment. As you can see, the channel has slowed down a bit. I've been focusing mostly on the update, and the subscriber view count and everything is definitely showing me what you guys like and don't like. Now that I have hit partner with YouTube, I can actually put out polls and things like that, so I'm going to be asking for a lot more of your feedback. I am going to be taking this channel into multiple directions. It started as strictly Neverwinter, and I know that some people have probably quit watching because with the update I've been branching out a bit. I've been going to Warframe, I've been doing gaming news and things like that. Neverwinter was a game that I was playing 24/7, and I was like, why don't I just share what I know with people? And now it's gotten to the point I've gotten so far endgame that I'm always waiting for the next module to come out. Like, I can usually clear a module in a week or two, and then I have nothing to do. And unless there's something really game-breaking or changing, I don't have much to share with you on that. So what I do to fill my time personally is I play another game while I wait for the next module. So right now I've been playing a lot of Warframe. when I buy Fallout 76, if they finally fixed enough of the bugs, I'll be playing that, and I'll have 3 games in my rotation. So it would be weird for me to just talk about Neverwinter when I'm learning so much about Warframe. I'm going to be learning so much about Fallout 76. I'm always into the news in games and finding out, what's going on with the developers, gaming companies, things like that. So why don't I share that with you? And that's what the update is. So I appreciate all of you that have stuck through this. They're very supportive of me going in different directions, because I only do so much in my personal life that I'm willing to put out on screen, and trying to find that balance to give you guys enough content to watch weekly. I want to make sure that I have that going, even if it's not just Neverwinter. But don't worry, I'm going to stay with Neverwinter. I'm not leaving Neverwinter. The game would have to crash before I leave. They could kick me in the head and I'd probably still come back. Speaking of a kick in the head, so with the move and everything, I haven't been logging into Neverwinter, so I am no longer in the guild Origins on Xbox. Thank you to any of you that watch that are in Origins for being there. I mean, if you guys send me an invite back, I'll come back. But right now, almost 18k TR. I'm looking for a guild hall rank 20, preferably a good alliance, with the power boon, HP and lifesteal boons. The other ones, it's fine. Those 3 main ones, those are what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm in the market for a new guild. So if I can get a new guild and mod 15 drops, then I will see you out there. Alright, here's that 10 seconds you get to stop that automatic play button, or you could click one of the 2 videos on here, or like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.